Run through the tape. In life, never give up. Run through the tape.
Houston Rockets have not trailed in this game. Dwight Howard inside for a couple. It's 52-39 after 24 minutes, and we welcome you to the American Express halftime report from Studio J in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, who's going to be talking about Dwight Howard in just a second, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Charles Barkley. Chuck, I want to start with you, if it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Just in response to a tweet that I received from a Laker fan who said, really want to know what Charles thinks about Julius Randle's game.
Well, I think he's got great potential. He's an undersized power forward. I think he does a good job of taking guys out on the floor because that's a move when you're undersized. To go down there and bang with them big boys is going to take this toll on you. But if he can be able to put the ball on the floor, I think the guy's got a really chance of being a really good player.
You saw that three-pointer he made, the first of the season for Julius Randle, who has 11 points to lead the Lakers in the first half. Kobe's got 7 on 3 of 8 as they trail 52-39. Dwight Howard, 6 points, 9 rebounds. And Dwight Howard's been, there was a report at least, that he was unhappy playing second fiddle to James Harden in Houston. He says, look, I haven't said anything like that to anybody, totally downplayed the situation. But take me through what you see of Dwight Howard at this stage.
I don't know if he's hurt or not or injured or not, but he looks different. But I know from being a big man that's playing with a lot of guards that like to dominate the ball, you have to earn their respect. You can't earn their respect by talking. You got to go out and play hard. Like right here, you missed the pick. But right here, when you get the ball, you can't let Roy Hibbert push you out the way. You got to get it, and you got to go up with a lot of force. Right here, he has him sealed. Forget that left-hand jump hook. You're not left-handed. Take a bounce and dunk on somebody's head. Again, I don't know how he's feeling physically, but right here, you know, if you want the guys to give you more than 8 shots a game, you have to demand their respect. I was talking to Kenny, and I asked him, why did you respect Hakeem Olajuwon? Because he said, Kenny, give me the ball? He said, no, because he played hard. And then when it was time for him to want to win a championship, changed his whole mentality. No smiling, no messing around. So, you know, again, Ernie, when you're playing with a guy that likes to dribble the ball and do that, all that's okay and funny, but you have to make them respect you. Again, not by this. If you play hard, 8 points a quarter, 7 points a quarter, he has to drop it off.
Well, wow, you were setting me up. I didn't realize I was in your commentary, but that question was great. He's like, because he demanded the ball. I was like, no, I didn't throw it to him because he demanded it. I said, it's just how hard he worked to get open and get it and how hard he played. So, you know, I think the one thing about the Rockets, I think, you know, his injuries obviously has played some part of it because those are dunks, you know, 4 or 5 years ago. Even those, the tip-in dunk, those are all dunks. But, you know, now as he's getting older, I think the Rockets, as great as James Harden was playing, and when they were playing without him, it was a disservice when he came back because now he got caught playing from free throw line to free throw line. So I think he's almost forgotten how to play box to box. He doesn't run box to box. He runs free throw line to free throw line still. He looks to set pick and rolls before he looks to grab the basketball. He's still a force in the NBA. He could still be a 20-point scorer. I don't know about 25, but I think he can still be a 20-point scorer. And he can't, I don't think he can be, Chuck, which it might be contradictory. I don't think he can be the second or third guy. He has to be number one first for him to have that mentality. I think he plays better knowing that he's the first option down the floor.
It's frustrating. I don't know what's true and what's not true. But if I was sitting down with Dwight Howard, I said, listen, shut the hell up and just go out there and dominate the game. And nobody, if you know, you look at Steph and Clay, don't worry about who's number one, who's two. If this guy go out there and block 3 or 4 shots a game, remember he used to get 10 to 15 rebounds every single night. You know, he's never been a great scorer, but he could dominate the game rebounding and defensively.
He's getting 12 rebounds a night now.
And he should be getting that.
Yeah, but he's 2 for 8 tonight, but as we saw, 3 of those were putbacks that he actually missed. So he's really like 2 for 5.
But Ernie,
you know,
also, it's not a great 12 because this team shouldn't be 500. They're below 500. You got James Harden. A team that has James Harden and Dwight Howard should not be below 500. I mean, there's no excuse for them being that bad. But Dwight just needs to say, demand the ball.
Thank you.
Demand the ball.
Demand the ball.
Like,
Thank you.
when I saw those stats, that he's the 5th guy on his team in FGAs, that is unacceptable.
52-39, the Rockets with the lead
Thank
at
you,
the
Chuck.
break. Back with more on the American Express halftime report in just a second.
Welcome to the American Express Halftime Report, brought to you by the Premier Rewards Gold Card from American Express.
American Express halftime report highlights game 1 of our double dip. Oklahoma City at Cleveland. Kevin Love knocks down the 3 for an 8-point lead late. Oklahoma City not done.
LeBron is rubbing off on Kevin.
Russell Westbrook.
Why you say that?
His hair coming and going away, too.
You see Tristan Thompson grabs the rebound. He's only a 51% free throw shooter, so he tried to give it up to LeBron, lost it with a 3-point lead, and Westbrook could not connect from deep. And the Cleveland Cavaliers at home win it 104-100. They are 11-1 in their gym and move to 17-7.